I think it's great. I think it's great that he's reached Prime Minister. I think he's got to be given a chance. He's landed at a very horrible time to be Prime Minister, so he's got a lot of big challenges ahead of him. He's got to persuade the country that we're going to go through some hard times, difficult decisions, but it's great to see him there. It's fantastic. He should have won the first time.
I think it's really good that he's a practicing Hindu, because I think it's important for people to have a religious belief. And I know that they have very high standards about giving back to the community. So I think he will have a good presence. I think he'll have a very good influence, and I think he'll try and deliver with integrity, which is something that you can not always see in politicians. So I think it's great. And then he'll have support of a lot of other communities. And he seems to know his way around about money, which we need for the country. So that's going to be good. I mean, it's a surprise to have an Asian person as the Prime Minister, but that is kind of almost like the empire reversing on us in a way. But I think it can have some good qualities and good influence.
I don't think it matters whether it is Asian or not. That matters is competence. Is he competent enough to govern a very chaotic situation at this point in time? Well, the British society is a pretty classist society in the first place, so people are entitled to have their own views. But that doesn't mean that if a competent person, irrespective of what his diversity is going to be, if he's a competent person, then he should be able to govern with no problems. The color of the skin does not matter. For that matter, he's more British than most of the Britishers themselves. He's born and brought up here, so I don't see any reason why he's any different from any other British prime ministers we have had so far.
I think it's amazing. I think we're in a new generation where we need to be having more inclusivity with different backgrounds and ethnic minorities, and I think it would be good. I think it was really good that he happened to get that job role on the day of the Diwali as well. I think that's amazing, and I'm really looking to see what he's going to do.
Well, I just hope that, as I've said before, that because he's a rich person and his wealth is unsubstantial, that he realises there's a lot of people who are a lot less fortunate than he is, and with the taxes and everything, and with the fuel costs and with the pensions and everything like that, he needs to look at people lower down the ladder, a lot lower down the ladder than the higher class people. He says, because you can't just keep making the rich people rich. You've got to look after the people who don't make so much money, and you've got to do that.